Okay, just right before the video start, I would like to thank you guys for supporting my channel and videos since year 2021 when I posted the my like I run back my account. Okay, and so this year is 2022. It's my first video of the year. I'd like to wish you all the best and safe trip for the whole year 2022. Leave your bad things in 2021 and start good for year 2022. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so today we'll be talking about how good is Zhongli actually. So a lot of my friends keep hearing that Zhongli is meta, he's very good, and he has unbreakable shield, but they didn't put much detail about it. So today I'll explain how good is Zhongli and how important he is and how is he a universal character. So first we'll compare Zhongli with other shield characters. Like we have multiple shield characters, the C4 Kia, C4 Yanfei, or we have Noel. But what they don't know is Zhongli's unbreakable shield. By unbreakable, he means he have a zero downtime shield. Like what do I mean by zero downtime is if your shield is strong enough, he can almost keep refreshing the shield and gain unbreakable shield. As his shields have a immense amount of HP scaling, he also have a really short cooldown compared to shield duration. As you can see, it's just 20 seconds for the whole shield duration, while your cooldown is just 12 seconds to get a shield. So it's actually quite insane. And also the elemental burst, which is the arti. It's just a really one-time burst thing, but the skill scaling is just too high, like higher than what we expected, maybe higher than Lisa, or I don't know. I think it's higher than Lisa, unless your Lisa is like crown or something. And also the elemental burst gives petrification duration. What does petrify mean? So petrify means like you it's like frozen, but it's just stops the enemy from moving. Yes. Okay, so I would like to get more detail into him. So I'll start to talk about his weapons. So I have no 5-star weapons, please just don't judge me by this. So he is flexible on any weapons. So for 5-star weapons, he can run almost any weapon, like the Staff of Homa, Enforging Lightning, Primordial Jade Wing Spear, and also Skyward Spine. Vortex Vanquisher is excluded because it has attack percent. I mean, you can still give it, but there may be an on-field DPS only. So for 4-star choices, we also have multiple choices like the catch, which boosts burst damage and burst crit rate, and we have deathmatch, which boosts crit rate and also boosts some defense and attack. We also have Black Cliff Pro Arm that gives you a lot of crit damage and some attack if you kill the enemy. And we have Favonius Lance, which is like support, gives other characters or Zhongli himself some energy. And we also have Crescent Pike or Prototype Star Glitter, I don't have it here. Which both are for physical DPS Zhongli, but I personally don't recommend them. But I'll still talk about it in the artifacts section later. And for the lowest rarity, which is 3-star, we have the Black Tassel, which adds the most HP percentage among all the pole arm. And it's the only pole arm that has the main stats as HP percent. Another pole arm that gives HP percent is the Staff of Homa, but it only gives a decent amount of 20% at R1. And even at R5, it only gives like 40%. So Black Tassel still wins when it comes to HP percent for the shield. Okay, now artifacts. The artifacts set are quite flexible. If you are building a support Zhongli, You can give him 4 piece tenacity of melee because it adds 2 piece HP like 20%, which is like really good for the shield, no matter for the shield broke survival capability or just the shield, it's just very good. What makes it even better is the 4 piece set, which is like an elemental skill hits an opponent, the attack of all nearby party members, which means all your party members is increased by 20%, and their shield strength is increased by 30% for 3 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every 0.5 seconds, and it's even better. This effect can still be triggered even when the character who is using this artifact set is not on the field. So this basically hits Zhongli's elemental skill, because as he press, he summons a stone steel. So the stone steel deals AoE geo damage over time, like I'll show you right here. So it just creates a stone steel. It just deals damage over time. And once this skill hits an enemy, it gives you 3 seconds of the 20% attack and 35% of 30% shield strength. So this is actually a really broken set for support Zhongli. Or it can also boost Zhongli itself for some of the damage, which is a semi build of burst and shield. Yeah. If you are going for a total full burst Zhongli, you can consider him the 2 piece noblesse oblige, and also 2 piece tenacity of the melee. Or you can change tenacity of the melee to 2 piece archaic. I do have one here. I'll just show you in the domain. So it's right here. Yes, it gives you a 15% geo damage bonus, which is just fully utilized this damage. And for this, choose a lot of burst weapons like Skyward Spine, gives a lot of base attack and some energy recharge to keep your ulti running up. Or you can give the catch, which increase your burst damage in some burst crit rate, and deathmatch, which is like gives you crit rate, and also finally Black Cliff Poem, which gives a lot of crit damage. So for artifact sets, we all know that the flower and the fume, which is the feather, they are always flat HP and flat attack, which gives your character the most basic survival capabilities and also the damage capabilities. So I would like to start with sands first. Okay, so for if you are going for total no damage, no sub DPS, just pure shield Zhongli, you can give him a HP percent sands or a HP percent goblet and a HP percent circlet. This will literally boost his HP up to like, I don't know, 50k. No, 47. It's 46 or 47, around there, yeah. And if you give like Tesla, this where things good. Boom, 53k. Yes, it's that easy. It's low investment. You don't even need perfect substats. All you need to do is just Black Vessel, HP percent Goblet, HP percent Circlet, and HP percent Sands. That's all, and you get easy 50k. Yes. But however, if you are going for sub only, you may like to catch or the Skyward Spine or Favonius Lens because they contain energy recharge, which helps you get your ulti faster. And also Favonius Lens will give you 6 energy particles. It's not good. And or you might choose Black Cliff Poem, but you may need to just get more energy recharge from the artifacts. So for standard, you may put HP percent sands or attack percent, and you would like to put geo damage bonus to get more geo damage, and a crit damage or crit rate circlet on this. Depends on how your stats are. Like my stats here are quite terrible because I have the cash to buff out of it. Okay, and finally we would like to talk about physical DPS only. So physical DPS only, as I said, there is Crescent Pike and prototype Star Glitter just now. Or you can use the Primordial Jade Wing Spear, South of Homa. Yeah. So basically physical DPS will be making Zhongli staying on field and keep doing damage non-stop. Even the damage is quite low. As a lot of people know that Zhongli's basic attack multiplier is one of the lowest among all of the polearm users. But I'm still going to talk about it. So you can have 4-piece tenacity is still viable because it boosts some attack. Or you can use 2+2, which is the Bloodstained Chivalry and the 2-piece Pale Flame. Or you can use 4-piece Pale Flame, since 4-piece Pale Flame can fully take the buff. Like here as you see, when an elemental skill hits an opponent, attack is increased by 9% for 7 seconds. This effect set to 2 can be triggered once every 0.3 seconds, which means he can fully trigger this and get the 4-piece bonus set easily. So it means that Pale Flame is still viable for the team, but I seriously don't recommend it because it's just high investment, low payback. Because all Zhongli, like the overpowered part of him is the shield, the Jade Shield. Okay, so now I'd like to talk about the talents, detail by detail. I think a lot of people have mistaken that they only know Zhongli have a 0 downtime shield, but they don't get it how good Zhongli's shield is compared to just no downtime. So, as I mentioned just now, there's no downtime for his shield, and his shield scales on max HP, which is an easy investment, and also the shield possesses 150% damage absorption against all elemental and physical damage, which is normal for Geo Shield. But what makes it real broken is characters protected by the Jade Shield will decrease the elemental and physical resistance of opponents in a small AoE by 20%. This is what other shields cannot provide. The only way of decreasing resistance so far as I know is by some of the specific characters reducing resistance or defense, like Lisa at level 60 Ascent, or just 4-piece Viridescent Venerer. Yeah, decreases opponent's elemental resistance to the element infused. So Zhongli is the first one that can provide physical resistance until Eula came out. Like decrease physical resistance, or you will just use superconduct, but superconduct is just you need to use 2 character space where you only can have 4 characters in the team. So this is what makes Zhongli so OP and such a universal character, because his kit legit makes himself fit in any teams, literally any teams. And also the ulti, the elemental burst, as I said just now, will give petrification status, which is like you can petrify the enemy and it gives you some time to apply the shield. As the shield is not an instant apply, you need to hold for like 6 seconds, then you refill the shield. Okay, so this is his first ascension talent, Resonant Waves. When the Jade Shield takes damage, it will fortify. Fortified characters have 5% increased shield strength. It can stack up to 5 times and last until the Jade Shield disappears. So, in short words, this shield strength is tied to the shield himself, not to the character himself. Unlike the 2-piece retracing ball light, it gives you 35% shield strength, but it only ties to your own current character who is holding the artifacts. But Zhongli's shield is totally different, because the shield, you it fortifies the shield, which gives him like 25% shield strength in total. But when you switch to other characters, you can also get the shield strength. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. And there you go. Same shield strength. And if I change, you'll get 25% as well. So this means that his shield is like the shield comes with 25% of shield strength when you get hit up to 5 times. So this makes him such a broken shield compared to Noel, Diona, Kea, or C4 Yanfei. Okay? C4 Kea and C4 Yanfei. This makes him the most OP shield in this game, which is unbreakable and such broken. Another talent is Dominance of Earth. Just like in short words, all of his damage scales on his max HP, a certain percentage of his max HP. Like normal attack charge and plunging attack damage is increased by 1.39% of max HP. Dominus Lapidus, which is the elemental skill, the stone steel resonance and hold damage is increased by 1.9% of max HP. And the real broken part is Planet Befalls, which is elemental burst damage, is increased by 33% of max HP. This means that even if he just pure max stack HP, he still have the capability to do 5-digit geo damage from the ulti. Even you have no crit or no shit, you can still do 5-digit ulti damage. This is what makes him such a broken character. For some of you, you may be like, why Zhongli when I have no L? Okay, some of you may be saying like Zhongli is weaker than Noel because his shield needs to get shield strength and stack. But for those who say Noel's shield are actually stronger than Zhongli, please don't forget that your Noel is C3. You need to have a C3 Noel to get a shield that is similar or slightly stronger than Zhongli. Slightly, by slightly I mean real slightly. Okay? And you need to level 10 it or level 9 it, which is like level 12 or 13, and compared to a level 10 Zhongli skill. And Zhongli is 0. And Zhongli is a 5-star, where you can plan for a 5-star, but you can't plan for a 4-star. You can always get 4-star, yeah, but what are the chances of you getting a duplicated non-rate up 4-star in a banner? What are the chances? 1 out of how many? Is it more than 10? I bet it is. So this is why it makes Zhongli good. Don't stop telling me and stop being so stubborn, saying that I have Noel, I don't need Zhongli, I don't need anything. I don't need other shield characters, I have Noel. Stop being so stubborn. Zhongli is good because he have his own reasons. You don't simply just judge Zhongli useless or other characters useless, okay? Every character is not useless, it's just you being trash. Every characters are useful, it's just where they can be used. Even if you say Amber is freaking trash, do you still remember how early game Amber helped you with all the puzzles? And how Kea also helped you cross all the waters with his ice bridge? And how Lisa helped you in all the dungeons? And how Barbara heals you last time? So please just don't judge characters and say they're so useless. Think properly and go detailed into every character and did research about them. Okay? That's all I want to say about this video. Thank you very much. Make sure to press that like button and subscribe button as well as share the video if you like it to let more of your friends know. And if I miss any important details, please let me know in the comment sections below and I'll make more improvement next time if I make about other characters review videos. So that's all. Thank you very much. See you.